We have been talking about certain important questions in the animal diversity 2 here now. We have done up to 16th question. Here is the 17th question. I shall read out the question for you. An adaptation shown by reptiles to lead successful terrestrial life is A. Glandular skin, B. paired fins, C. uricotelic, D. endoskeleton. Now, terrestrial animals like reptiles and birds eliminate uric acid as a principal nitrogenous waste because uric acid doesn't require water for elimination. So, by eliminating uric acid, they can conserve the metabolic water and the water present in the tissues. So, here 17th question correct answer is C. Uricotelism, that helps reptiles lead successful terrestrial life. So, 17th question correct answer is C. Now, 18th question here now. Temporal fossae are seen in the skull of A. amphibians, B. pisces, C. birds, D. reptiles. Now, in reptiles here now, the skull is monocondylic. Then apart from having orbital fossae, it is characterized by the presence of temporal fossae, which are also called temporal vacuities or temporal arcades. These temporal fossae large temporal muscles that enable the reptiles to open their mouth wide. So, 18th question correct answer is D, that is temporal fossae are the characteristic features of the reptilian skull. So, 18th question correct answer is D, reptiles. Now, 19th question here now. Reptiles with 10 pairs of cranial nerves are A. crocodiles, B. lizards, C. turtles, D. snakes. Now, all reptiles here now are characterized by the presence of 12 pairs of cranial nerves except snakes. Okay, they are the first amniotes to have 12 pairs of cranial nerves here now. But however, in snakes only 10 pairs are present, 11th and 12th pair are absent. So, 19th question correct answer is D, snakes. Now, 20th question here now. Reptiles without copulatory organ is A. sphenodon, B. hemidactylus, C. bungarus, D. crocodiles. Here all reptiles are characterized by the presence of copulatory organ except sphenodon. Sphenodon, which is commonly called tuatara lizard or Hatteria, that lives in New Zealand, and it is a national animal of New Zealand here, which is almost at the verge of extinction, does not have a copulatory organ. But however, in spite of the absence of copulatory organ, in sphenodon fertilization is internal. So, 20th question correct answer is the reptile without copulatory organ is sphenodon, that is A. So, 20th question correct answer is A. 21st question here now. The teeth in chelonians are A. homodont, B. acrodont, C. polyphyodont, D. edentate. Here chelonians, among reptiles, chelonians are the only reptiles here now without teeth, and the animals without teeth are edentulous animals, that is you can say jaws are edentulous. So, 21st question correct answer is D, edentate. Okay, edentate bolto the jaws without teeth, also called edentulous jaws. So, 21st question correct answer is D. 22nd question here now. I'll read out the question. Aves originated from A. theropsodont dinosaurs, B. osteolapids, C. eosthenopteron, D. archaeopteryx. Now, birds originated from theropod dinosaurs. They originated from theropod dinosaurs here now. They originated in Jurassic period. Okay, Cretaceous birds acquired modern flight characters. So, 22nd question correct answer is theropod dinosaurs. Theropod dinosaurs, it can be written even like this also, theropod dinosaurs. Theropod dinosaurs gave rise to birds in Jurassic period. Okay, so the correct answer for 22nd question is A, theropod dinosaurs. Now, 23rd question here now. The only gland present in the skin of birds is A. femoral gland, B. musk gland, C. uropygeal gland, D. sebaceous gland. The only gland present in the skin of birds is uropygeal gland. Usually birds don't have sweat and sebaceous glands, the only gland present in the skin of birds is uropygeal gland, which is also called preen gland, that lies at the base of tail. It helps in preening of feathers. So 23rd question correct answer is C, uropygeal gland. Now 24th question here now. This is not a part of vertebral column in birds. This is not a part of vertebral column in birds here now. A, synsacrum, B, pygostyle, C, heterocoelous vertebrae, D, keel. Now here vertebral column synsacrum is formed by fusion of 1 thoracic, 6 lumbar, 4 to 5 sacral, okay, 4 sacral, 4 to 5 caudal, 1 thoracic, 6 lumbar, 4 to 5 sacral, 4 sacral and 4 to 5 caudal are fused. I repeat here, 1 thoracic, 6 lumbar, 2 sacral, 4 to 5 caudal, all of them fused to form a complex bone called synsacrum. Synsacrum gives support to the pelvic girdle. Then pygostyle. The terminal caudal vertebrae are fused to form a stumpy projection called pygostyle, which is commonly called plowshare bone. Okay, provides surface for the tail feathers called rectrices. Then in birds and now the vertebrae are heterocoelous, saddle shaped vertebrae are present, so heterocoelous. D, keel. Keel is not a part of vertebral column. Keel is a flat ridge-like structure present along the midventral surface of sternum that provides surface for the flight muscles. So 24th question correct answer is D, keel. 24th question correct answer is D. It is called keel or carina. Keel or carina. Now 25th question here now. Downstroke of wing of birds is due to the contraction of A, supracoracoides muscle, B, pectoralis minor, C, pectoralis major, and D, gluteus maximus. Now these downward strokes of wings here now is brought about by the contraction of pectoralis major. The pectoralis major arises from the keel and attached to the inner surface of humerus bone. Inner surface of humerus bone. As a result, when the pectoralis muscle contracts, wings are pulled downwards and body is pushed upwards. And they are also called elevators. These muscles are also called elevators because they bring about elevation of the body by facilitating downward strokes of wings. So pectoralis major is the correct answer. That is 25th question. Correct answer is C. And the other one, pectoralis minor, is depressor muscle you call it because it is attached to the upper surface of humerus bone. When they contract, wings are pulled upwards and body is pushed downwards. Okay, so they are called depressor. Pectoralis minor is depressor, pectoralis major is elevator. Supracoracoides muscle, they facilitate movement of the wings. Gluteus maximus is the muscle that lies in the thigh region. Okay, so the 25th question correct answer is C. Downward stroke of wing is brought about by the contraction of pectoralis major that facilitates downward strokes of wings and thereby helps in elevating the body. So 25th question correct answer is C, pectoralis major. Now 26th question here now, I shall read out the question for you. Mammals originated in A, Triassic period, B, Devonian period, C, Carboniferous period, D, Silurian period. Mammals originated from theropsidan reptiles. They originated from theropsidan reptiles during Triassic period. Originated from theropsidan reptiles during Triassic period, and Cenozoic is the golden age of mammals. So 26th question correct answer is Triassic period, that is A. 26th question correct answer is A. 26th question correct answer is A. Triassic period and originated from theropsidan reptiles. Now 27th question here now. Mammary glands are modified. A, sebaceous glands, B, sweat glands, C, preen glands, D, femoral glands. Mammary glands in mammals here now, they are the modified sebaceous glands, while in Prototheria they are modified sweat glands. Only in Prototheria they are modified sweat glands. In Metatheria and Eutheria they are modified sebaceous glands. So 27th question correct answer is A, sebaceous glands. 28th question, here is the question, shall read out for you. Each half of lower jaw of mammals is made of A, stapes, B, patella, C, incus, and D, dentary. Okay. In mammals now, it is one of the fundamental characters of mammals. Each half of lower jaw contains a single bone called dentary. A single bone called dentary. Whereas in other vertebrates, there are many bones in the lower jaw. Like reptiles, 6 bones are there in the lower jaw. In amphibians, nearly 4 bones are there in the lower jaw. Only in mammals, each half of the lower jaw contains a single bone called dentary. So 28th question correct answer is D. 20th question correct answer is D, dentary. Now 29th question here now. Loop of Henle in mammals helps in formation of A. dilute urine, B. uric acid, C. concentrated urine, D. urea. All mammals are characterized by the presence of a U-shaped structure in the nephron called Henle's loop. Henle's loop is mainly meant for formation of concentrated urine by facilitating absorption of water and salts from the outgoing urine. So 29th question correct answer is C, concentrated urine. So 29th question correct answer is C, concentrated urine. Now question number 30. Mammal with 6 cervical vertebra is A. two-toed sloth, B. whale, C. rat and D. cat. Most of the mammals are characterized by the presence of 7 cervical vertebrae, barring exceptions like dugong sea cows, okay, and two-toed sloth, that is Coloepus, two-toed sloth, Coloepus, they have only 6 vertebra. Tamandua anteta has got 8 vertebra. Then Bradypus tridactylus, it has got 9 vertebra. So except these 4 or 5 mammals, rest of the mammals have 7 vertebra in the neck. So among these options, the correct answer is two-toed sloth. This two-toed sloth is also called Coloepus. It has got 6 vertebrae. So 30th question correct answer is A, two-toed sloth, Coloepus. 31st question here now. The golden age of mammals is A. Cenozoic, B. Mesozoic, C. Paleozoic, D. Cryptozoic. Golden age of mammals is Cenozoic. They evolved in Triassic period, but golden age of mammals is Cenozoic, and Mesozoic is the golden age of reptiles. So Cenozoic is the correct answer for 31st question. A is the correct answer. Now question number 32. Assertion: all vertebrates are chordates, but all chordates are not vertebrates. All vertebrates are chordates, but not all chordates are vertebrates. Reason: notochord is present in all adult vertebrates. Options are A. Both assertion and reason are correct, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. So that is the correct answer here, because all vertebrates have notochord in their embryonic stage. The notochord transforms into vertebral column in adult stage, hence they are also called vertebrates. And there are some chordates, in which notochord is persistent, where it does not transform into vertebral column, hence they are called protochordates. So all vertebrates are chordates, but all chordates are not vertebrates. So the first 32 question correct answer is A. Both assertion and reason are correct, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. A is the correct answer for 32 question. 33 question here now. Assertion: sharks have to swim constantly to avoid sinking. Reason: air bladder which helps in buoyancy is absent in them. A. Both assertion and reason are correct, and reason is the correct explanation. B. Both assertion and reason are correct, reason is not the correct explanation. C. A is true and R is false. D. R is true and R is true, but A is false. Okay. So 33 question correct answer is A, because in sharks, in all chondrichthyes, air bladder is absent, and in order to maintain their body afloat on surface of water, they always swim in water by the help of elevator like fins. And above all, the endoskeleton is cartilaginous, that is why body weight is less in them. That's why even without air bladder also, they remain to afloat on surface of water. So 33 question correct answer is A, that is both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Now 34th question here now. Match the following regarding Pisces and choose the correct answer. Here you have structure and example. Structure: A. Ventral mouth, B. Pleurotraumatic, C. Filiform gills, D. Air bladder. Example: shark, buoyancy, rays, skates and bony fish. Here 2 columns are given. First column is structure, second one is example. Under structure, first we have ventral mouth. Ventrally placed mouth is present in all chondrichthyes, So the most accurate answer for this is 3. Rays and skates, where mouth is ventrally placed, Okay. Rays and skates, mouth is ventrally placed. Pleurotraumatic gills, Pleurotraumatic gills बोलते हैं gills that are laterally placed are called pleurotraumatic gills. Gills which are ventrally placed are called hypotraumatic. Rays and skates have hypotraumatic gills. Sharks have pleurotraumatic gills. So for B option, correct answer is 1, sharks. Okay. The next C, filiform gills. Gills are filiform in bony fish and lamelliform in cartilage fish. So C option, correct answer is 4, bony fish. Then D, air bladder. Air bladder acts as organ of buoyancy. So correct answer is 2. So A3, B1, C4 and D2 are the correct options here now. So 34th question, correct answer is C. Now 35th question here now, match the following about reptiles. Structure absent and group here now. A, copulatory organ. A, copulatory organ. Copulatory organ is absent only in Sphenodon. Okay, all other reptiles have copulatory organ, absent only in Sphenodon, and Sphenodon belongs to Rhynchocephalia. So 4th option is correct. For A, Sphenodon belongs to Rhynchocephalia. 4th option is correct. Next is B, urinary bladder. Urinary bladder among reptiles is absent in snakes and crocodiles. Urinary bladder is absent in snakes and crocodiles. So you can see crocodilia, it is given here now. So crocodilia is the correct answer. So 3 is the correct option here now. Then next says C, tympanum. Tympanum is absent in snakes. Tympanum is absent in snakes and snakes belong to Ophidia. So correct answer for C is 1, that is Ophidia. What is this here now? That has to be corrected as Ophidia, O-P-H-I-D-I-A. So first one is Ophidia here. The next D, he says temporal fossae. Temporal fossae are absent in anapsid skull. Anapsid skull is present in chelonians. Anapsid skull is present in, if temporal fossa are absent, you call the skull anapsid skull, and that anapsid skull is present in chelonia. So second option is correct here. So chelonia. Okay, turtles, tortoises belong to chelonia. So second option is correct. So the correct answer is A, 4, B, 3, C, 1 and D, 2. So correct answer among this is A is the correct answer. Now 36th question is also match the following regarding birds and now column 1 and column 2 you have. Column 1 it says A, Rhamphotheca. Rhamphotheca is a velvet sheath that covers the beak. Velvet sheath that covers the beak. So third answer is the correct option here now, beak covering. The next B you have Furcula. Furcula is formed by fusion of clavicles and interclavicle here now. It is a V-shaped bone formed by fusion of clavicles and interclavicles. So the first option is the correct one for this. Then next C, crania, carina. It is carina. Keel is also called carina. The ventral ridge-like structure that lies on the sternum is called keel or carina. It provides surface for the flight muscles. So keel or carina is the extension of the sternum. So second is the correct option for this. The next D, if you take pygostyle. Pygostyle is formed by fusion of terminal caudal vertebrae. 4 to 5 caudal vertebrae fuse to form a structure called pygostyle. It is also called plowshare bone. Provides surface for the tail feathers called rectrices. So fourth option is correct here now. So you have A3, B1, C2 and D4. So 36th question correct answer is C. Now 37th question here now. Match the following class with their characters. A and characters are given. A, amphibia, B, reptilia, C, aves, D, mammalia, hairy tetrapods, first tetrapods, first amniotes, feathery bipeds, they are the characters. Try to match the correct answer now. A, under A, amphibia is given. Amphibia is given here now. Now amphibians are first tetrapods. Amphibians are first tetrapods among vertebrates. So second option is correct here now. Then B, reptilia. B, reptilia. Reptilia are first amniotes. Okay, reptiles are first amniotes. So third option is correct here now. The next C you have C, aves. Aves are feathery bipeds, you know. It is given, feathery bipeds is given there. So fourth option is correct, you know. The next D, mammalia. Mammals are hairy tetrapods. So first option is correct, you know. So the answer is A2, B3, C4 and D1. A2, B3, C4 and D1 is the correct option. So among these options, correct answer is C. A2, B3, C4 and D1. So 37th question, correct answer is C. Now question number 38. Branch of zoology dealing with the study of fish is called A. Arthropology, B. Ichthyology, C. Zoology, D. Herpetology. So 38th question, correct answer is B. That is, study of fish is called ichthyology. Correct answer is B for that is ichthyology, study of fish. Now 39th question here now. In amphibia, the heart is A. 1 auricle and 2 ventricles, B. 2 auricles and 1 ventricle, C. 2 auricles and 2 ventricles, D. 1 auricle and 1 ventricle and 1 sinus venosus. The amphibia heart is 3-chambered with 2 auricles and 1 ventricle. So 39th question, correct answer is B. 2 auricles and 1 ventricle. 2 auricles and 1 ventricle. Now 40th question here now. I shall read the question for you. Cleidoic eggs are found in A. Fish, B. Amphibia, C. A few reptiles, D. None of these. Shelled eggs are known as cleidoic eggs, you know. They are noticed for the first time in reptiles. Okay, so answer can say C. Amphibia. Amphibians and birds, both of them, the eggs are cleidoic. So among these options, correct answer is reptile. So C is the correct answer for 40th question. 40 question, correct answer is C. Few reptiles. Now 41 question. Study of reptiles is A. Batrachology, B. Herpetology, C. Ornithology, D. Ichthyology. Here. Now reptiles, study of reptiles is also called batrachology, study of frogs, herpetology, study of reptiles, ornithology, study of birds, ichthyology, study of fish. So 41 question, correct answer is B. Herpetology. Now 42 question here now. Extra embryonic membrane primarily concerned with gas exchange is A. amnion, B. allantois, C. yolk sac, D. chorion. Among fetal membranes or extra embryonic membranes, chorion is meant for exchange of gases, you know, respiratory gases, you know. Amnion is protective in function, allantois is basically excretory in function, and yolk sac nourishes the developing embryo. So 42 question, correct answer is D. chorion. 42 question, correct answer is D. chorion. Now 43 question here now. Temporal fossae are seen in the skull of A. Pisces, B. Reptiles, C. Amphibians, D. Birds. Now all reptiles are characterized by the presence of temporal fossae here now, except Chelonia. Chelonia, it is anapsid skull, and the remaining all reptiles, it is diapsid skull with the 2 temporal vacuities, supratemporal vacuity and infratemporal vacuity. As I made a mention earlier, the temporal fossae are large temporal muscles that facilitate opening of the mouth wide at the time of feeding. So 43 question, correct answer is B. Reptiles. B. Reptiles is the correct answer for 43 question. Now 44th question here now. Reptile with 4-chambered hearts are A. Reptiles, B. Lizards, C. Snakes and D. Crocodiles. In crocodiles, you know, among reptiles, heart is 4-chambered with 2 auricles and 2 ventricles, where the ventricles are completely separated from each other by interventricular septum. But in spite of the presence of 4-chambered heart, only mixed blood is sent to the entire body due to presence of an aperture called foramen of Panizzae. Foramen of Panizzae that lies at the base of 2 systemic arches. So 44th question, correct answer is D. Crocodilia. Now 45th question here now. Who defined birds, glorified reptiles? Who defined birds, glorified reptiles? Options are A. J. Z. Young, B. Huxley, C. Haeckel, D. Salim Ali. D. Salim Ali, S-A-L-I-M-A-L-I, Salim Ali. Now among these options, now the correct answer is Huxley. Huxley called birds glorified reptiles. Young, J. Z. Young called birds masters of air. So the correct answer for 45th question is B. Huxley. Now 46th question here now. Part of cloaca in reptiles receives excretory and genital products is A. Coprodium, B. Urodium, C. Proctodium, okay, and D. Stomodium. Part of cloaca in reptile that receives excretory and genital products now is Coprodium, Urodium, Proctodium. Cloaca in reptiles and birds is divided into cup. First part is called Coprodium, second part is Urodium, third part is Proctodium. So Proctodium is the one that receives genital and excretory products now. So the 46th question correct answer is C. Proctodium. C. Proctodium is the one that receives excretory and genital products. Now 47th question, function of Jacobson organ is A. Auditory, B. Olfactory, C. Touch, D. Gustatory. The Jacobson organ is present in snakes and sphenodon. It is present in snakes and sphenodon among reptiles, and function is olfaction. So 47th question correct answer is B. Olfaction. Now 48th question, living fossil of reptilia is. Living fossil of reptilia is A. Snake, B. Sphenodon, C. Turtle, D. Crocodile. Sphenodon is considered as living fossil of reptilia. This is a living Sphenodon lives in New Zealand. It is endemic to New Zealand rather. It is commonly called Tuatura or Hateria. Okay. It is considered as a living fossil of reptilia. So 48th question correct answer is B. Sphenodon. Now 49th question here now. Generic name of poisonous lizard is A. Heloderma, B. Draco, C. Chameleon, D. Hemidactylus. Now among lizards here now only 2 of them are poisonous, rest of them are non-poisonous here now, as there is a misconception among people that even wall lizards are also poisonous. Okay, only 2 lizards are poisonous, that is Heloderma punctatum and Heloderma horridum. Heloderma punctatum, Heloderma horridum. One is called Mexican bearded lizard, the other one is called Gila monster. Only those 2 species of genus Heloderma are poisonous here now, Heloderma punctatum and Heloderma horridum. So the generic name of poisonous lizard is A. Heloderma. So 49th question correct answer is A. Heloderma. Now 50th question here now, I shall read the question for you. Assertion, all amniotes are viviparous. Reason, fertilization is internal in all amniotes as the penis releases semen in the female reproductive tract. Here you have options here now. A. Both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. B. Both assertion and reason are true and reason is not the correct explanation. And C. A is true and R is false. And D. Both assertion and reason are wrong. So 50th question correct answer is D. I would say the correct answer for 50th question is D, because both assertion and reason are wrong, because assertion and reason are wrong here now. Assertion, it says all amniotes are viviparous. All amniotes are not viviparous here now. Among amniotes, say suppose you take birds, all of them are oviparous, so wrong here now. Even reason also, fertilization is internal, and undoubtedly accept with the statement that is fertilization is internal in all amniotes, but it says penis is present. Penis is absent in some of the amniotes, like birds do not have penis, Sphenodon doesn't have penis. Okay, so reason is also wrong. So for 50th question correct answer is D. Both assertion and reason are wrong. Now 51 question here now. I shall read the correct question for you. Which of the following is a flight adaptation in birds? A. Small body size, B. Solid bones, C. Homeotherm, D. Clawed digits. Okay, among these options the correct answer would be small sized body. Because of small sized body they can fly easily without any restriction here now. So 51 question correct answer is A. Small body size. Now 52 question, the only gland present in the skin of birds is A. Musk gland, B. Femoral gland, C. Uropygeal gland, D. Sebaceous gland. The only gland present in the skin of birds is uropygeal gland. It is also called preen gland. It secretes an oily substance called pomatum that helps in preening of the feathers. And all other skin glands are absent to conserve water. So 52 question correct answer is C. Uropygeal gland. Now 53 question here now. Upward stroke of wings. Upward stroke of wings of birds is due to the contraction of. Upward stroke of wings in birds is due to the contraction of A. supracoracoides, B. pectoralis minor, C. pectoralis major, D. gluteus maximus. Upward stroke of wings, it is due to contraction of pectoralis minor, because pectoralis minor is attached to the upper surface of the humerus bone here now. So when they contract, wings are pulled upwards and body is depressed downwards. That's why they are also called depressor muscles. Okay, pectoralis minor muscles are also called depressor muscles. Pectoralis minor brings about upward stroke of wings. Pectoralis major brings about downward stroke of wings. So 53 question, correct answer, upward stroke of wings in birds is due to contraction of pectoralis minor. So 53 question, correct answer is B. 54th question here now. Mammary glands of prototherian mammals are the modified A. sebaceous glands, B. sweat glands, C. preen glands, D. femoral glands. Mammary glands of metatheria and eutheria are modified sebaceous glands, whereas in prototherian mammals prototherians, egg-laying mammals, mammary glands are modified sweat glands or sudorific glands, unlike all the other mammals. So 54th question, correct answer is B. Mammary glands of prototherian mammals are the modified sweat glands, which are also called sudorific glands, while rest of the mammals, they are modified sebaceous glands. Now 55th question here now. Diaphragm plays an important role in A. feeding, B. digestion, C. respiration, D. excretion. Diaphragm is made up of muscles called phrenic muscles or radial muscles. Those muscles bring about respiration in mammals here now. So 55th question, correct answer is C. respiration. C. respiration is the correct answer for 55th question. 56th question here now, I shall read out the question for you. Assertion: mammals can nourish and lubricate their hair. Reason: sudorific glands of skin secrete sebum. Okay, options are A. both assertion, reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. B. both assertion, reason are true, reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. C. assertion is true and R is false. B. both assertion and reason are wrong. Mammals can nourish and lubricate their hair here now. It is because of sebum. It is because of sebum that is secreted by sebaceous gland. But the reason here now, it is given sudorific glands of the skin secrete sebum. So that is wrong here now. So assertion is true and R is false. See, 56th question, correct answer is C. assertion is true, R is false. It should have been, reason should have been sebaceous glands of skin secrete sebum, but it is given there sudorific gland. Sweat glands are also called sudorific glands. They don't secrete sebum, they secrete sweat. So 56th question, correct answer is C. A is true and R is false. Now 57th question here now. Assertion: echolocation exhibited by whales and bats. Echolocation is exhibited by whales and bats. Reason: both do not have ear pinna. Okay. Assertion: both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. B. both assertion and reason are true, reason is not the correct explanation. C. assertion is true and reason is false. D. both A and R are wrong. Now here the correct answer is A, assertion, because mostly birds, bats and whales depend on echolocation for movement here now. They emit ultrasonic sounds here now for movement here now. Okay. So you can say echolocation is exhibited by both whales and bats here now, but do not have ear pinna. That is also correct answer, so that they cannot collect sound vibrations here now due to absence of ear pinna. So 57th question, correct answer is A. Both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. So 57th question, correct answer is A. 58th question here now. Match the following regarding mammals. Column 1 and column 2. Column 1, you have A. thermoregulation, B. dentary, C. mammary gland, D. concentrated urine. Under column 2, you have 1. loop of Henle, 2. modified sweat gland, 3. lower jaw bone, 4. sudorific glands. We shall try to get the answer here now for this. A. What is given? A. thermoregulation here now. Thermoregulation. Thermoregulation in mammals is done by sweat glands. Okay, is done by sweat glands. Now, modified sweat gland is sudorific glands. Another name for sweat gland is sudorific gland. So correct option for A would be 4. That is sudorific glands. Okay. Then next, B. dentary. Dentary is a bone present in the lower jaw. So correct option for this is 3. C. Mammary gland. Mammary glands are the modified sweat glands. In case of prototheria, they are modified sweat glands. So C2. C2 is the correct answer. Next you have D option. Under D, concentrated urine. Concentrated urine, Henry's loop is meant for formation of concentrated urine here now. Concentrated urine. So answer is 1. So correct options are A4, B3, C2 and D1. So 58th question correct answer is D. 59th question, mass of following regarding reptiles here now. Structure absent and group. Okay. A. Copulatory organ, B. Urinary bladder, C. Tympanum, D. Temporal fossae. Okay. Copulatory organ is absent. So I will read out. First one is A. Copulatory organ. Copulatory organ. Copulatory organ is absent in sphenodon. So the answer is 4. Sphenodon. Okay. Then next you have B. B says urinary bladder. Urinary bladder is absent in crocodiles. So 3 crocodiles. 3 option is correct. Okay. Next we have C. Tympanum. Tympanum is absent in snakes. So first option is correct here now. Snakes. First option is correct. Next D. Temporal fossae. Temporal fossae are absent in turtles and tortoises. So second option is correct. Turtles and tortoises. So second option is correct. So A4, B3, C1 and D2 are the correct options here now. So you try to get the A4, B3, C1 and D2 are the correct options. So 59th question correct answer is A. Here 60th question I shall read out for you. The mammal with blue colored sweat is. The mammal with blue colored sweat is A. Cephalopus. A option you have Cephalopus. B option red giant kangaroo. Red giant kangaroo. C. Dolphin. D. Whale. So these are the options. What is the question here now? The mammal with blue colored sweat is, correct option is Cephalopus. Cephalopus is a mammal with blue colored sweat. Red giant kangaroo, the sweat is red in color. So the mammal with blue colored sweat is A. Cephalopus. Okay. So with blue colored sweat, blue colored sweat is the 60th question. The correct option is A. Cephalopus is the mammal with the blue colored sweat. Okay. So correct answer for 60th question is A.